Good men want a woman like this. Here's a hard truth. Good men, the kind of men who want commitment, love, loyalty, don't want women who act like this. Too many amazing women sabotage themselves without even realizing it. I have an email here today of someone just like that. A woman has fallen into the exact behaviors that turn good men off. Yeah, so listen up. You never want to waste a shot at lasting love. All right, Natalie, 36. Am I pushing good men away? I'm 36, successful, independent, probably hyper-independent, Natalie, by the sounds of it. I've been told I'm too intimidating. It's because you're not in your feminine energy. I know what I want. I don't waste time on men who play games. You're in your masculine energy. But here's the problem. I attract men who want casual fun. Every guy wants to have fun. Why wouldn't he? He's not going on a date with his accountant. The good men, the stable, reliable ones seem to vanish after date 1 or 2. It's because you're not fun. You're not in your feminine energy.
I just want to have fun.
A friend said maybe I come across as too critical or hard to impress. Yeah, you come across as masculine. I'm starting to wonder if I'm unintentionally turning men off. You're not in your feminine energy. So men really avoid strong women. Why would a man want a masculine woman? Or am I doing something wrong in how I present myself? Yes, both, all of it, Natalie. Everything you're doing is wrong. You're very masculine. You come across as hyper-independent, cold, calculated. A masculine man doesn't want a masculine woman. Why would he? No one wants that. It's unattractive. A masculine man wants a feminine woman. A feminine woman is nurturing, caring, supportive, joyous. You're doing everything wrong, Natalie. And it's a common issue I see all the time. You're acting like a man and you're wondering why men don't want to be with you. If you're a pretty girl but you're acting masculine, you're going to be single a long time.
Forever alone.
Jason, 35. She keeps flirting online just for fun. Well, that sounds like a pretty big red flag. My girlfriend says she's loyal and I believe she isn't cheating, but I found she keeps commenting heart emojis on random guys, Instagram photos, and has an active profile on Bumble. I'd probably call that cheating. When I ask her about it, she says it's harmless and boosts her confidence. Oh, that's cheating.
Daddy, that's cheating.
To me, it feels like micro-cheating. No, it's just cheating. Or I'm being insecure. No. If you're in a relationship and you have online dating, you are cheating. There's nothing else to it.
In my book, that is cheating.
She's jealous of my female best friend. Boys and girls shouldn't be friends, Liam. You're a moron. You're 28. Stop being a little boy. My girlfriend hates my female best friend. So do I. Even though we've been platonic since college. She says no straight man has just friends with a relationship with a woman. She is correct. The truth is my best friend knows more about me than anyone does. Huge red flag, dude. Huge. Including my girlfriend, I don't want to give up my friendship. You're a moron who deserves to be single. But it's causing fights every week. It's because you're an idiot. How do I keep both without losing one? You're a moron and you're going to lose everything.
You're an idiot.
Elise, 52. Am I too independent to find love? Elise, a hyper-independent woman has the energy, I don't need no man. Well, that's a very unattractive energy. Because I'm going to tell you a secret. Human beings like to feel needed. Everyone likes to feel needed. If you have the energy, I don't need anybody, you're not going to have anybody. People like to feel needed. You need to drop this arrogance. I've built a successful business on my own home, raised 2 kids who are now adults. Dating again has been hard. Many of them seem to be intimidated by independence or they love bomb me and then ghost. A friend said maybe I need to tone down my success when dating. You need to find a guy who's more successful than you, Ellie, but you also need to step into that feminine energy and use feminine communication. There's nothing wrong with being successful. I've helped lots of very successful women become successful. Women who are millionaires become successful and achieve a 10 out of 10. But they just master feminine energy. They drop that hyper-independent, aggressive, sassy, arrogant attitude, which you probably have. I know you don't want to admit it, but you probably do.
No, you're sassy.
You can still be successful and be humble. The problem is a lot of women, when they become really successful, they also become really arrogant. And that's quite unattractive. Men too, but it's unattractive. You need that humility as well, yeah?
You're arrogant and conceited.
Ben, 33. She wants sex more than I do. I know it sounds like every man's dream, but honestly, it's exhausting. My girlfriend has an incredibly high libido. She wants it almost every day. Every day? Dude, you should want it every day. I love her, but I can't keep up. Try Viagra. I'm starting to avoid intimacy out of guilt. Oh, what a fucking loser. She thinks I don't find her attractive. How do I handle this without hurting her? Ben, you can't deny her sex. It's too damaging to the relationship. It's too damaging to the female psyche. You need to step up. Get on testosterone placement therapy. Start taking Viagra or Cialis. 5 milligrams Cialis every day. Something along those lines under doctor's supervision. You need rock hard performance every day. And dude, if you don't want to, your testosterone's probably a bit low.
You can't get it up.
And then perform like a rock star instead of a limp dick fucking little Girl Scout. Yep. I don't feel like it every day. I'm exhausted. Listen to you. What are you, 87? Come on, dude.
I was like all the testosterone left your body at once.
How can I make him chase me? I've been dating a guy for 3 months and things were amazing at first. Daily texts, romantic dates, long talks about the future. Then suddenly he pulled back. He still messages but has short replies, vague plans. Friends say maybe he needs space. No, space is only for astronauts. How do I know the difference? Something's gone wrong to make him lose attraction for you. You can get the attraction back, but you got to figure out what that is.
Why don't you try telling us what the fuck happened?
Andrew, 39. My girlfriend makes more than me, and I hate it. She's a lawyer, I'm a teacher. I adore her, but every time we go out, she offers to pay or chooses the place I can't afford.
I'm sorry, I can't afford that, not on my salary.
I know I should be proud of her success. Who told you that? But instead I feel emasculated. Of course you do. How do I stop feeling like less of a man? Earn more money. People get all mixed up in their head. They're like, how do I feel successful? Become successful. How do I feel really fit and healthy? Become fit and healthy. There's no secret back door to it. Just do it. What I would suggest, dude, you're not gonna out earn her as a teacher, but buy business. Save up money, buy a McDonald's franchise or a Bob J and T Mart or whatever. Start a business and start earning real money instead of working a normal wage job.
I'm gonna be rich.
Michelle, 50. Dating apps feel hopeless. It can feel like that sometimes. I've been divorced for 5 years and dipped into online dating. Every man seems to either want hookups, is way older than I like, or disappears after a few chats. I want a serious relationship, but apps feel like shopping for humans. Yeah, it does. Am I just too old for modern dating? No. You're just not used to it. Yeah, so Michelle, I coach a lot of women in their 50s and their 60s. You just got to learn how to do it properly. Yeah, so ideally what I would do is I'd build your profile for you, show you how to do it, and then you'd be getting consistent high-value dates, sort of one a week at least.
We're trying to arrange one a week.
He's younger and it's fun, but can it last? Rachel, 55. I'm 55, he's 39. Probably a bit too much of an age gap, to be honest. If he was 45, maybe, but 39, you're pushing it. We met at the gym and the chemistry is insane. He makes me feel alive again. Oh, I bet. But when I talk about travel plans, retirement, or even slowing down, he changes the subject. Do HR relationships ever truly last, or am I deluding myself? Rachel, it's not impossible. It's not impossible. Like, for example, if you're 55 and he was 31, impossible. It's not going to last. 39, it has a chance. Not a good chance, but it has a slight chance of working.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
He's Mr. Perfect, except he won't plan anything. He doesn't sound perfect to me. A masculine man is fantastic at planning things. I met this amazing man 6 months ago. He's kind, handsome, successful, and funny, but here's the thing. He never plans our dates. A man should take his wife on a date about once a week.
We should go on a date.
I always have to organize the restaurant's activities, even our weekend trips. He'll say, oh, whatever you want, babe. Which sounds sweet. It's not. It's indecisive and weak. But it makes me feel like I'm dating a passenger, not a partner. Yeah. I want someone who takes initiative. A man in his masculine energy. Am I expecting too much? No. You're just not communicating properly, Caroline. So it's your job to push him into his masculine energy. Say stuff like, whatever you decide will be fantastic. And he'll say, oh, you decide. No. Whatever you decide will be fantastic. Push him to be decisive. Don't decide for him. You've been deciding for him. And now you're complaining about it. Stop deciding for the man. Push him to make the decision.
Just make a decision and stick to it.
I need him to make a decision.
Guys, make sure if you really need help, book in a call. I want to help all you guys achieve a 10 out of 10.